Last month, I spent hours searching for the right mood board. Nothing captured the feeling I was after. Then I typed a single word into Midjourney and the emotion I'd been chasing appeared on the screen. I realized a piece of software had inspired me. These days, the limits of technology are being pushed further every day. And there's one field in particular that's creeping into every corner of our lives: artificial intelligence. So why should we use AI? And how can we benefit from it in our own professions? One morning you arrive at work, only to find a piece of software doing your job. You think to yourself, is it here to take my place? The answer isn't clear. Maybe it's here to work with you. This isn't just a technology, it's an external version of our brain. A system that can think, learn, and make decisions. Scientists call it artificial intelligence. But we're still not sure. Is it our new colleague or our new boss? So is your profession ready for this silent revolution? Artificial intelligence doesn't just speed things up. It fundamentally reshapes the structure and approach of how we work. While transforming traditional workflows, it introduces entirely new ways of thinking and working. It redefines not just how things are done, but why they're done in the first place. So, why now? Why has this technology become so critically important today? The answer lies at the very heart of digital transformation. Today's office workers spend a significant portion of their time on routine tasks, preparing detailed reports, responding to dozens of emails, inputting large amounts of data, and handling other repetitive work. Research shows that on average, employees spend about 3 hours a day on these mechanical tasks. So, what happens when AI takes over these repetitive duties? What kind of space does it open up for employees? When AI handles the routine, what's left for you? Creativity, decision-making, building relationships. We generate 2.5 quintillion bytes of data every single day, and that number keeps growing exponentially each year. This massive pool of information is far too vast and complex for the human brain to process alone. That's why today's leaders are no longer making decisions based on intuition. They're making them based on data. AI-powered analytics systems provide executives with insights and strategic options with a level of clarity that was never possible before. Amazon's recommendation system might know you better than you know yourself. That's because it doesn't just track what you buy. It analyzes how long you view certain products, which reviews you read, and which price ranges you tend to linger on. It can even learn seasonal shifts in your shopping habits and preferences influenced by your mood. AI doesn't just accelerate today's business processes, it provides a strategic edge by forecasting future trends and changes. By analyzing data in depth, it identifies patterns in the business world and generates forward-looking insights. It can predict which products are likely to gain market share, which innovations will meet customer demand, and even which startup ideas are at risk of failing. These forecasts help companies allocate resources more efficiently and minimize risk. Will AI leave fewer jobs for people? It's a common question, but the reality is that jobs will shift toward individuals who are more skilled, more analytical, and more capable of using technology effectively. While AI takes over routine tasks, humans can focus on more strategic and creative roles. Yes, AI saves lives, saves time, and reduces costs. And in doing so, it also makes business processes more transparent and measurable. But the real question is, what can it bring to your job? How can it help you work more efficiently and effectively? Let's take a closer look. Profession by profession. Who is AI collaborating with? How does it add value? And in which areas does it deliver the most impactful results? Imagine a system that scans an X-ray and detects a tumor in just 3 seconds with over 95% accuracy. Such systems are now a reality, dramatically increasing the chances of early diagnosis. Names like Path AI, DeepMind, Zebra Medical Vision. Thus, systems are pioneers of a new era in medicine. AI detects complex connections and patterns that even Excel spreadsheets can't see, extracting meaningful insights from large datasets. ChatGPT performs comprehensive data analysis. Datarails generates automated reports, and Stamply processes and categorizes complex invoices in seconds. If you're a teacher and need to reach 30 students at once, Canmigo or Eduade can create personalized lesson plans for you. This saves you time while generating content tailored to each student's unique interests. If you're a lawyer, you're likely drowning in case files. Harvey or Spellbook summarize long documents and establish connections between rulings. What is AI to the artist? An assistant? No, it's more than just a helper. A muse? Maybe, but it's far beyond that. Here's the truth. AI is an interactive system that can think with you, develop your ideas, and enrich your creative process. Like a seasoned art director, it inspires you and expands your creative vision. It draws what you say, puts into words what you're trying to sketch, and sometimes offers perspectives you never considered. It becomes part of your creative flow, elevating your ideas to new dimensions. Midjourney, DALL-E create not only rough concepts but detailed artworks. Runway generate video collages, test your motion graphic ideas. Leonardo learns your style and creates in your voice. SoundRaw AI, Eva, Ampere Music, emotion-driven professional music generators. ChatGPT, comprehensive script writing, detailed scene planning. Honestly, everything I've been talking about. These are tools I use every day. When I start a new project, sometimes words just aren't enough. That's when I turn to Midjourney to create mood boards. It's one of the fastest and most creative ways to express a project's atmosphere, color, and lighting. Before even talking to the photographer, I can visualize the answer to, what should this look like before we shoot? I can give them a clear brief and even show the client a visual reference of what the final result might look like. For animation projects, I use Kling AI to describe the scene, pacing, and vibe, something like a nature scene that starts with soft transitions, then shifts to faster-paced, tech-focused visuals. In seconds, I get a preview animation that brings the idea to life. It doesn't just save me time, it helps me communicate visually with my teammates. So it's not just about producing, it's about showing how you think before you create. And in that process, AI isn't just a tool. Sometimes it feels like a creative partner that helps you understand your own vision. AI doesn't take away your feelings. On the contrary, it gives you new surfaces, new tools, and new courage to express them. Art is changing, but the role of the artist isn't ending. You're just no longer alone. Using AI isn't cheating. It's like choosing a pen instead of a keyboard. A way to write faster, tell better stories, and reach more people. But still, you are the one writing, thinking, and creating. AI invites us to rethink, to recreate, and to work in more human ways. It steps in when we're tired, reminds us of what we've forgotten. It's like a brilliant but quiet teammate. It doesn't speak, but it listens. You barely notice it's there until you ask it something. The world is changing. How could you use AI in your own profession? What if you started with just one small experiment? Today, the future is already here, but you don't have to just watch it unfold. You can be one of the people shaping it. And to begin, all it takes is one question. Will you be one of the watchers or one of the writers?